Hello guys, we are here at, what is this, the Honeybear trailhead? I don't actually know what this is called. I think it's Honeybear Lane, but we're going to be hiking up to, I think it's called McHugh Peak, and then potentially up to McHugh Peak. So I'm going to be starting right now. It starts pretty overgrown, but you get out of the overgrown area pretty quick. So start here, and this should get a lot better in just a little bit. So this view is just after about 5 minutes of hiking. And we're gonna be heading up there. Pretty sure over here is Flake Top, and I think that's where we came down that snowfield, and we caught the Rabbit Lake Trail. Comes back this way. So yeah, just so you can kind of get an idea of where this is. So we made it up that part. I think this part might be Grandview, but it might be that little one over there. But it takes about, I don't know, about half an hour. So what we may do, I'm gonna work on the ridge further. I think that's McHugh over there. So we'll work our way over there. I don't think any of this is technical at all, so it shouldn't be too bad getting over that direction. I just want to let you know I did know it was going to rain today. This is the first intentional rainy hike we've done this year. Kind of just got dumped on the other times, but yeah, I'm just going to keep heading up. And just to let you guys know, it does get a little rocky down this way. I haven't actually been this far before. I just done up Grandview, or whatever it's called. And so this is the first time I've been any further. So just letting you know, it gets a little bit rocky right here. Not bad at all. So yeah. Now I know you can't really see again. But I've been walking for, let me look, almost exactly an hour. So I think we're getting close. There's a kind of a high point up here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe one more little false summit after this or something. I don't think it's too much further. So I believe we have done the last of the false summits, and I'm guessing this peak in the clouds over to the right is McHugh, so we'll just be heading up there. Expect to be in the top in maybe 20 minutes, so shouldn't be too long. So we're about, I don't know, halfway up this last section. I found a trail, but it wasn't super defined when I found it. But you can just make your own trail. As you can see, it's pretty easy. There's nothing really to go around. So you kind of just come up whichever way you want. Well, we made it up here to the top. I'm not sure which side really is like official McHugh Peak, but we'll just walk up this side over here. And it took us pretty close to about an hour and a half. right hear it. I'm not gonna spend much time up here today. It's a little chilly. So yeah, I'll be heading back down pretty soon. So yeah, I don't know. I see another ground squirrel. You see him up there? I know we see him quite a bit. Hey buddy. Hey. Are you gonna go in that hole up there? Is that where you live? Yeah? No? Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go a different way, so I don't disturb you more. Anyway, I'm just gonna go up this little area. It doesn't look too slick. So, this is just, so the place we were before is over there towards the top, so I'm just gonna go right up here. Okay guys, I went up to the highest point for you here. Now, I wouldn't recommend coming up here if it's too slick, or maybe in the winter when it's icy, but right now it's not bad. So yeah, we're at the highest point on here, and we're gonna head down. I got back to that rocky area, and it just looks so much worse than it did on the way down. On the way down, I was like, oh, it's not too bad. And I'm looking at it, and I was like, oh, it's actually pretty steep and pretty rocky. Oh, and I forgot to mention it on the way up, but this kind of gravelly part here is a little bit slick coming down, so just be a little bit careful when you're coming down. It's actually worse when it's dry. When it's wet, it's not as bad. I was gonna show you guys, I'll have to zoom in, but it looks like this person had like a helicopter pad up here. It's pretty wild. Alright guys, so we're down. That took about 3 hours.